Ping the Purple Ant and the Meadow of Wonders. Please subscribe. Thank you. Once upon a time, in a sunny meadow filled with tall grass, colorful flowers, and buzzing bees, there lived a tiny purple ant named Ping. Ping wasn't like the other ants in the colony. While most ants were black or red, Ping was a vibrant shade of purple, which made him stand out wherever he went. At first, Ping felt a little different because of his color, but he soon learned that being unique was his greatest strength. Ping lived in a bustling anthill with his family and friends. Every day, the ants worked together to gather food, build tunnels, and take care of their queen. Ping loved helping out, but he also had a curious mind and a big imagination. While the other ants followed the same paths to find food, Ping liked to explore new places and discover hidden treasures in the meadow. One sunny morning, Ping was out exploring when he stumbled upon a sparkling blueberry bush. The berries were plump and juicy, and Ping knew they would make a delicious treat for the colony. But there was a problem: the bush was on the other side of a wide, rushing stream. Ping had never crossed water before, and he wasn't sure how to get the berries back to the anthill. As Ping stood by the stream, thinking hard, he noticed a leaf floating on the water. Suddenly, he had an idea. Ping scurried to find more leaves and twigs. He worked carefully to build a tiny raft that could carry him and the blueberries across the stream. It wasn't easy, but Ping didn't give up. He knew his colony was counting on him. When the raft was ready, Ping climbed aboard and used a small stick as a paddle. The stream was fast, and the raft wobbled, but Ping stayed brave and focused. Slowly but surely, he made it to the other side. Ping filled his raft with as many blueberries as he could carry and paddled back across the stream. When Ping returned to the anthill, the other ants were amazed. They had never seen so many blueberries at once. Ping's family and friends cheered for him, and the queen ant declared it the best feast the colony had ever had. Ping felt proud of himself, not just for finding the blueberries, but for figuring out a creative way to solve a problem. From that day on, Ping became known as the adventurous ant who could find solutions to even the trickiest challenges. The other ants learned that being different wasn't a bad thing, it was what made Ping special. And Ping learned that no matter how small you are, you can do big things when you use your imagination and never give up. Ping's next adventure. One day, while exploring the far side of the meadow, Ping discovered a mysterious hole in the ground. It was too dark to see inside, but Ping's curiosity got the better of him. He decided to investigate. He gathered a few glowing fireflies to light his way and ventured into the hole. To his surprise, the hole led to an underground tunnel filled with glittering crystals and strange, glowing mushrooms. Ping had never seen anything like it. As he explored further, he heard a faint whimpering sound. Following the noise, Ping found a little ladybug stuck in a sticky spiderweb. "Help me, please," the ladybug cried. Ping didn't hesitate. He used his strong mandibles to carefully cut the web and free the ladybug. Her name was Lila, and she had been exploring the tunnel when she got caught. Grateful for Ping's help, Lila offered to show him the wonders of the underground world. Together, Ping and Lila discovered a hidden chamber filled with sparkling gemstones and a pool of crystal-clear water. They even met a friendly earthworm named Ernie, who told them stories about the ancient roots of the meadow. When Ping and Lila finally returned to the surface, they brought back a small, glowing crystal as a gift for the anthill. The queen ant was so impressed that she declared it a treasure for the entire colony. Ping's adventures had brought not only food but also wonder and joy to his home. The Great Meadow Festival. As the days grew warmer, the meadow buzzed with excitement for the annual Great Meadow Festival. It was a time when all the creatures of the meadow, ants, bees, butterflies, and even the shy field mice, came together to celebrate friendship and teamwork. Ping was chosen to represent the ants in the festival's grand parade. He decided to build a float made of flowers, leaves, and the glowing crystal he had found underground. With the help of his friends, including Lila the ladybug and Ernie the earthworm, Ping created the most beautiful float the meadow had ever seen. On the day of the festival, Ping led the parade with his purple shell shining in the sunlight. The other creatures cheered and clapped as Ping's float rolled by, sparkling and glowing. The queen ant beamed with pride, and Ping felt a warm glow in his heart. That evening, as the fireflies lit up the sky and the meadow creatures danced under the stars, Ping realized something important. It didn't matter that he was different. What mattered was how he used his uniqueness to help others and bring joy to the world. From that day on, Ping continued to explore, invent, and inspire. He became a hero not just to the ants, but to all the creatures of the meadow. And whenever someone felt different or unsure of themselves, they would remember the story of Ping the purple ant, the little ant who proved that being yourself is the most wonderful thing of all. The end.